The mysteries of Roswell and the alien cover-up. What really happened? In July 1947, a strange object crashed on a ranch near Roswell, New Mexico. The news spread quickly. The United States Army had captured a flying saucer, but less than 24 hours later, the story changed. The government declared that it was merely a weather balloon. So, what really crashed in Roswell that night? Why did the authorities change their statements so quickly? And why, to this day, does the mystery remain unsolved? Let's go back in time and understand how the Roswell incident became the biggest enigma in UFO history. It all started when a local farmer, Mac Brazel, found strange debris on his property. The material was unlike anything he had ever seen before. Metal that looked like aluminum foil, which could be molded and would return to its original shape. He immediately contacted the authorities to report what had happened, and soon the area was taken over by the military. A few hours later, Lieutenant Walter Haut, public relations officer for the base, issued a press release stating that the Army had captured a flying disc. The news caused a frenzy and quickly spread across the country, but the next day, everything changed. Why did the story change so quickly? And what did the military really find in Roswell? The new government statement claimed that what had fallen was just an ordinary weather balloon. This sudden change in narrative immediately sparked suspicion. The local population and some military personnel began to report details that didn't fit the official explanation. Even some military personnel involved in the operation, years later, claimed they were forced to remain silent. Could it be that the true story has been covered up for so many years? And if so, what were they trying to hide? Now let's explore the main theories suggesting a government cover-up and the connection to Area 51. The conspiracy theories about the Roswell incident. First theory, alien bodies. Shortly after the incident, reports began to surface. Witnesses claimed that alien bodies were seen being removed from the wreckage and taken to the Roswell base. Witnesses described small beings with disproportionately large heads and grayish skin. Could the military have been hiding more than just debris? Glenn Dennis, a former employee at a funeral home in Roswell, admitted in an interview, "They called me from the base and asked about small coffins that could be hermetically sealed. I found that very strange, and a few days later, a nurse I knew told me she had seen bodies that weren't human being stored." Glenn Dennis's statements were, of course, denied by the government. In an official note, the government stated that there were no bodies of any kind at the site. However, the employee's testimony became one of the pillars of the theory that Roswell was not just an accident, but the first covered-up contact with extraterrestrial beings. Second theory, Project Mogul. In 1994, almost 50 years after the incident, the U.S. government issued a new report. According to them, what crashed in Roswell was not a flying saucer, but part of Project Mogul, a top-secret program of balloons used to detect Soviet nuclear tests. Project Mogul used a series of balloons equipped with microphones and reflectors to monitor atomic explosions. These high-altitude balloons could travel long distances and were covered with materials that were innovative for the time, such as lightweight metal alloys and fibers resistant to high temperatures. But if it was really part of Project Mogul, why didn't the government reveal it at the time? The excuse given by the government was that the project was top secret. However, even after the declassification of Project Mogul documents, more doubts than answers emerged, and nothing mentioned a possible crash in Roswell. Third theory, a Soviet project. An even more controversial theory emerged in the 2000s. This theory claims that what crashed in Roswell was part of a Soviet plan to spread chaos in the US. According to this theory, presented in the book Area 51, An Uncensored History of America's Top Secret Military Base, Joseph Stalin sent an experimental aircraft with genetically altered children to simulate the presence of aliens. It's a conspiracy theory that seems out of this world, doesn't it? Why would the Soviets do that? To destabilize American society and create widespread panic. If that was the plan, it failed miserably. Even so, some people believe that the presence of such advanced materials and the reports of strange bodies may be linked to this attempt at psychological manipulation. Whatever the truth behind Roswell may be, the case continues to fascinate the entire world. Did the government cover up an alien contact for so long that nothing has been revealed to this day? Or was it just another piece in the Cold War chessboard? The mystery of Roswell remains, and perhaps we'll never know what really happened that night in 1947. What's your opinion on the Roswell case? Aliens, conspiracy, or weather balloon? Leave your comment below and let's keep investigating the truth here on The Forbidden Truth.